phân chia xá lợi và tháp tưởng niệm. After the Buddha's serene passing into parinirvana beneath the sala trees in Kusinara, his disciples and followers entered a Though the Buddha had left this world, his teachings and presence remained deeply alive in their hearts. The Mallas of Kusinara, who had lovingly cared for the Buddha during his final days, prepared his body with deep reverence. They built a funeral pyre and conducted the cremation ceremony according to the customs of the time. When the fire had died down and only the relics, xá lợi, remained, bones and ashes that glowed with purity, a question arose. Who would receive the Buddha's sacred relics? Soon, messengers from 8 different kingdoms arrived, each requesting a share of the relics to honor the Buddha and build a memorial stupa in their land. At first, the Mallas were reluctant to divide the relics, but to avoid conflict and guided by wisdom, a respected Brahmin named Dona stepped in. Dona proposed a peaceful solution. Let the relics be divided equally among all those who seek to honor the Blessed One. Let each build a stupa to preserve his memory and spread his teachings. The leaders agreed. Thus, the relics were divided into portions, and each of the 8 kingdoms carried their share back with great devotion. Later, Dona himself kept the urn used for the division, and even the ashes from the pyre were enshrined. In total, 10 sacred sites were established. At these sites, people built stupas, hemispherical monuments to house the relics. Pilgrims came from near and far, not to worship the physical remains, but to reflect on the truth the Buddha lived and taught. These stupas became symbols of enlightenment, reminding people of the 4 noble truths, the Noble Eightfold Path, and the possibility of liberation for all beings. Centuries later, great rulers like King Ashoka would open the stupas, divide the relics again, and build thousands more throughout the land, spreading the Dharma across Asia. And so, from the division, Buddha's presence was not diminished, but multiplied. His teachings flowed outward like rivers, touching countless hearts.